and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan, my pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Rikis, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Devine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Turali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded. Act 3, 100 Kingdoms, 100 Heresies. I believe that I've been ignoring Devine this whole time, so I feel a little bad about that. So, Devine, the following day, Devine, you find that you are given delivered a small note by the people, but by one of the runners in town that just says that I know a guy who wants to see you. Come meet me at the Tyrant's Treat.
Dope. Yeah, gonna head to the Tyrant's Street, because, when the guy wants to meet up, you don't keep him waiting.
I guess I'll follow along.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna leave the prettiest concubine in the house alone.
You're really doubling down on this whole bit, huh?
100%.
So the both of you go over to the Tyrant's Treat. Ricky, since you had not been here before, you find basically like a large pawn shop that Devine has personally curated throughout his time in Great Forks before joining you all in Chiaroscuro. It has odds and ends and things that look like artifacts and definitely have the price range of them, but to your discerning exalted eye, you know for a fact that that's a fake. There are a lot of things here, but there are also legitimate weird, spooky things here. It's I don't want to say that it's like a mix between the Mystery Shack from Gravity Falls and like a pawn shop, but that's kind of the vibe that I always kind of felt literally since last week and now when Cody helped invent this place.
Yeah, we're hiding the hay in the haystack.
Dude, where'd you find this fucking gift shop?
This is where it all started, man. You buy the fake shit, sell it to the dorks as real shit, and you use that as a cover because the cops know you're selling fake shit. So when they come and bust you, it's like, oh yeah, all this stuff is fake, and then you got that fire wand just laying over there ready to spark.
You gotta keep it on you,
Always.
A large, sitting on your desk, Devine, is a large, muscular woman wearing broken manacles. She has a shaved head this time around with some scars along her face. And she smiles and waves to Ricky, and kind of behind her is a shorter, older man that you recognize as Laughing Ragamuffin, who is kind of doing card tricks on the desk. Both of them wave to you. And almost as if in unison, greet you with a, there's my underling.
Wow. Nice to see you too, boss.
Oh, so I was about to say, she does not look like the guy I know. Oh, you're back there. And Her shadow.
Oh, the human trafficker's here too. Hey, jackass.
Sometimes we cross paths, says Rags, and the Broken Maiden looks to you and goes, I owed him a favor, so he asked me to do that in stereo with him. My apologies, Ricky.
Thanks.
No, do not thank me for that. It was a slight against you, and you've done good work.
I cry.
It's not. She kind of stares at you, and she kind of like approaches, and you can see that she like holds her hand out, kind of at the dangling manacle, and just kind of goes, "May I?"
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. He holds his wrist out.
She just kind of like holds onto it, and you can see that she kind of like extends the link just a little bit further. Not as a way of like making sure that you're more hers, but kind of as a gesture of like you have broken more chains. Her eyes close, and you can see that she is judging what has happened. A selfless act that you've done.
At least this way I just have myself to blame if it fucks up.
Freedom is intangible, a concept. Dark and fate shared can be brightened, especially when both parties know about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
So long as that you can overcome your current trial, I have high hopes for you and who you are intertwined with. I will consider the duty done until it isn't. She kind of gives you a brief smile.
And he will return the smile.
Do you need something else from me?
No, I don't think so. You need something from me?
Outside of the mass emancipation of all the slaves in Great Forks, Chiaroscuro, and the realm combined, I think that might be asking a little bit too much, considering that I can only offer so much power to you.
Yeah, sorry for taking the easier option of the two. Just felt a bit more personal.
I would hardly call it easier. You've grown. Not physically, but emotionally. You're definitely not the punk that broke into a underground gambling casino and freed a trapped goddess.
Fun times though, huh?
Oh, very much so. You should definitely keep kicking some of their asses. They're still kind of trying to hunt me every now and again. I hear that some of them have hearthstones on them. Be very useful for that staff.
Yeah, I need one more, I think. Anyway, you want to talk to your fucking slave driver now, Devine?
I'm not a slave driver. I just happen to sometimes assist it. It's part of the job, unfortunately. I don't like it, but it is part of the job.
And part of my job is giving you shit for that being part of your job.
Fair enough. So, Devine, I called for you. How's work been since the boat?
Well, since we were last on the boat, we stopped and then got on another boat, sailed up the river, and now we're here. A lot of time on boats. Haven't had much chances to really stretch the legs, but, you know.
That's what happens. It's the Riverlands. You travel by boat. It happens.
I got so tired of the boat that I spent a day running on the shore next to it. Like, people know land runs next to rivers, right? This is why I'm marrying a woman with an airship.
Technically, those are the boats of the sky.
Where boats belong.
Right. So, I had a feeling that you wanted to talk to me about something, so I came on down here. Because, well, when I have that feeling, that means you're going to do something interesting.
Yeah, I need to steal a notebook from a god. You got any idea where I can find Vanileth's notes on airships?
Ooh, Vanileth's notes on airships. Well, that cranky old curmudgeon currently lives at the furthest part of the north. I don't know that you'd exactly be able to get to his workshop. But his notes, though, well, those could be in any ruins in the area. And the scavenger lands are known to have a lot of ruins. Even in Nexus, there's just ruins. Are you sure they just built that city around ruins? There are entire tombs that, have notes and artifacts in them inside of Nexus. And they just live there. Like savages.
I mean, it is Nexus. What did you expect?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Okay, yeah, so regarding Vanileth's notes, he just kind of goes, there's a couple places that you could go in the scavenger lands that I know have some of his notes. You could head to Nexus. I'm sure that someone in the guild has a market there that has something like that. It would probably cost you quite a bit, or you might have to do some work for someone, but you could definitely get notes from him or about him.
It costs absolutely no money to steal things.
There you go. Now, obviously, you don't want to be caught while in Nexus. The emissary really looks down upon that kind of thing.
What the muscle's for? And then he thumbs over to Ricky.
Fair enough.
Excuse you, I've been promoted from the muscle to the pretty face. Fuck yourself.
Isn't that your job, concubine? You took that promotion.
It's a pretty nice promotion, not gonna lie to you. You have any idea how cheap coffee is these days? Holy shit.
Isn't not having to pay for your own drinks. How do you think I've got all the pocket change? You just walk up and you're like, hey, buy my coffee.
Now, are you decided on definitely going to Nexus, or did you want to hear the other two ideas that I had for you?
Oh, I'm all ears. I mean, you're obviously the professional.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, if you're looking to not necessarily steal from the living and instead steal from the dead, I'm sure that some of the tombs in Sijan have that. Now, granted, you'd have to get through some of the Sijanese peoples that they're very protective of their ancient tombs. Also, technically, ancient tombs in Nexus also works. And then finally, if you wanted to go further into the east, Mahalanka has one of the largest libraries in all of creation. It'd be very easy to find some of Vanileth's notes there. Most likely he left an entire treasure trove worth of books there. It's, like I said, one of the largest libraries. Small problem though, it is ruled by Raxi, the Spider Queen, killer of 1,000 babies, yada yada.
Yeah, just small side note. I don't know. Sounds like Nexus has both tombs and people who may have wares. That might be the place to stop.
Oh yes, that absolutely might be the place to stop. And, if you wanted to revisit your own home, you could also just go to Lookshy and try to get into one of their restricted library areas. I'm sure that you can just do that all willy-nilly. It's not like they have gag orders that only the generals are allowed to see things like that.
I'll just lie and tell them my grandma let me in.
I don't know how well that would work. Also, I'm fairly sure that that's some kind of treason and you might get your grandmother killed.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been accused of treason and look shy.
Yes, but it would certainly be the last. Well, however you want to go about it, that's up to you. Anything else that I can help you with? Finding any necessary materials for things? Maybe wanting to unearth an ancient set of magical armor to help you defeat a behemoth. Oh, you know where else might have all of that? Can't guarantee it, but very very good scribes, very good artists. And artist is like just like a step away from a scientist when you really think about it. But they're all dead now. Thorns might have it.
I mean, do owe Salon another bottle of Moscato.
Yeah, they're not making that anymore. Haven't for about a decade or so now.
I'm sure I could find an old bottle lying around. That place gives me the heebie-jeebies, though.
Good call. Me too.
But yeah, any powerful sets of armor lying around waiting to be unearthed just offhand?
Best place to find those? You're not going to believe this. It's tombs. Tombs are the best place to find old pieces of armor. And you know what the scavenger lands is completely rife and filled with?
Old pieces of armor.
It's technically tombs as well. They do call you all scavenger princes for a reason. Some people have made their entire life's fortune just unearthing a single unknown tomb.
Devine's gonna look over to Ricky. Yeah?
You know who might know where a nice entrance to a tomb would be in this large land with a lot of space to cover?
Manami knows all about tomb.
That's true. You're right. But you know who else might know? Yeah, your future wife who's not into you. Because she has an airship and can see all the shit. You know?
Yeah, but she's got to get the airship, flying. But
Oh, it doesn't fly? I thought it flew.
I mean, it needs sails.
So currently, the airship does fly, but she does need some extra parts to make it fly way better.
Yeah, like it can't fly to Chiaroscuro, but it can fly around the scavenger lands.
Yeah. But, also, you could find a tomb by throwing a rock.
Hey, you know more about it than me. There's not many places that I won't go.
Is that how you got the promotion?
At this point, you're bordering on obsessive about it. Are you okay? Are you catching something right now? Are you all right?
You're prettier than me now, and I don't like it.
It's okay, 8.
Wait, did you just call me 8?
I did.
Son of a bitch. All right. Boss man, I know information's not free, and you just gave a good bit of it. How can I be of service?
Oh, okay, cool. Glad that you remembered. I don't like reminding my underlings that they have to pay me for things. Cool. So, got a couple different things you can do. First is there's well, you're not going to believe this. There's a bit of human trafficking going on down in Nexus. I know, hard to believe. Human trafficking in Nexus.
This is my surprise face.
I know, it's a very surprise face. I appreciate it. You might want to get your buddy in on this too. This is technically a favor trading kind of thing going on as well. But anyway, there's a guy on a boat who's going to be leaving Nexus in a few weeks. we want him taken out and his human traffic is his cargo relieved of him and brought somewhere that's a little bit more hospitable. You see, he used to be a lackey of mine until he started, let's just say, not paying his dues. So now I want one of my other lackeys to go get him back.
No, his luck turned sour. I got you. I was wondering why we were stopping somebody from smuggling people out of somewhere.
He decided to fuck around, and now it's time to find out.
Man, all roads really do point to Nexus, don't they?
So the saying goes. I'm sure that there's other things that you might want to ask me or that we can chat about at some point, but for now, I think that'll do.
Yeah, that's worth a couple leads. Especially since a couple of the leads lead to Nexus. It's real convenient for us, huh?
I couldn't have set it up. Go ahead.
If you say so. I've never been. Hey, it's a big-ass city, though, huh?
It is pretty big.
And it's full of the guild.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what you...
I don't know if they hate me or they like me. It's hard to tell. Apparently they made a whole play about me.
Both of them just kind of laugh. Yeah, it was good. The latest performance is getting real close to the truth.
Yeah. I heard the latest performance was the best one.
Oh yeah, Devine, thank you for going to that latest performance. By the way, I hooked up with Lord Bofa.
Oh man, are we gonna start moving both of these nuts?
We're gonna start shipping both of these nuts all across the scavenger lands.
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, it's both of these concession stand that sells nuts.
I have a couple weeks of drunken sadness after a breakup, and you're out here throwing around both of these nuts.
I mean, that wasn't at the time, but now I gotta get both of these nuts from here to Nexus, I guess.
You're just grabbing both of these nuts and just slinging them everywhere, huh? Let me stop. Anyway.
I don't remember which one's made Devine sick.
How
was it?
Food to him.
It was the Bofa one, because remember the Sunadies was the ones that we had at the spa.
Oh yeah, there was.
The guy that we
Sunadies was the one we had at the spa, and then when the Devine lookalike got sick, Devine blamed it on the Bofa brand.
Right, I forgot. It's Sunadies and Bofa.
What did you guys decide Ricky and Elion were doing while you guys went to a play?
Hanging out on a boat.
Being drunk. Probably crying a little bit by himself. Who knows?
Okay. Okay, so after a little bit of catching up, everybody's gonna head on out. I am seeing the time, so I have one more scene to do, and then we are good to break. I appreciate everyone's patience.
Oh, this has been a great game night. Thank you.
So, finally, as we draw the game night to a close, Ricky, you have a note in your pocket.
It just appeared there?
No, it's been there since you grabbed it from the Goisatara old captain.
Oh yeah, I can read now. I can read this
Hey,
letter.
you can read now.
Yeah, I can read this fucking letter now. Oh, that's right. He opens the letter.
Okay, opening up the letter, you find that it asks you for a summons the night after the full moon to meet within the Kajak manor. It is specifically a request from Leader Grimbreeze. They have a special need of someone of your particular talents.
That's today, right? The day after
That
the full
is
moon?
today. Yes.
At what time?
Around now.
Oh shit.
So after that, you're leaving the shop with Devine.
I got a meeting But I don't know if you want to go or not. They asked for me. Do you want to go? I don't know. I gotta go now, though.
Yeah, I like being nosy.
Cool. My ability to read came at a good time because I would have been fucking late as shit if I didn't learn how to read. Let's go. And I don't tell them where we're going. We're just going to appear at the Kajak Manor.
How are you going to find the Kajak Manor?
I assume I know where it is. It's a big one, isn't it?
How many dots you got in cartography?
There are directions.
Yeah, I'm joking.
So finding the Kajak Manor is not a hard thing to do, considering that the Mons of the Kajak family is the Iron Skull Devils, a kind of dinosaur with a hard head plate that is used for bashing into things. The Iron Skull Devils estate is smaller than the Resh family estate, but roughly about the size of the Goesatara estate. Where the Goesatara estate is a little bit more Spartan and uses up does not have like as much extravagant stuff going on. This one has extravagance strewn about. Wealth is displayed very openly here. As that you come in, there are people attending to you, looking to you and looking to the both of you and going, sirs, nice to see you. Can we take your coats? Can we take anything? Can we get you anything? Pamper your feet. The leader is looking to meet with Ricky any moment now.
I'll take a drink. What do you got?
Yes. So you've been in the South for a while. Would you like a wine from Chiaroscuro, or would you like a grain liquor?
Well, whatever's local.
Local to here. Well, that would obviously be a rice wine with just a tiny bit of rice wine that was aged in tobacco barrels.
Yeah, sure, I'll try.
It's got a very smoky flavor. It's like you're drinking a bonfire.
Oh, so we're not drinking the poppy soaked rice wine.
No, that would keep you a little bit loopier than you want to be for a meeting with the head of a family.
Yeah, I'll try it, sure. If you offer.
You as well, Mr. Devine?
Yeah, it's been a while.
They go and get you one. Hand it to both of you. Bottoms up, friends. Grim Breeze will be with you all in just a moment.
Thanks. Yeah, and Ricky just drinks his drink.
Okay.
I don't trust anyone that says bottoms up.
I mean, Ricky just drank his drink. Do you drink your drink?
Ricky can drink his drink. Maybe don't.
Yeah, I drink my drink.
Okay. Cody, I would like you to give me a stamina and resistance roll. Just Cody.
LOL.
Do I have any resistance charm?
Specifically, you're looking for any charms that help you with poison.
I can list off two if you need me to, because I have some.
No, I don't have any charms, but I thought I might have something in socialization, but I'm not seeing it, so no. All right, I'll just roll my resistance and stamina. 3 successes.
Damn, dog. This drink is Devine. This drink is really strong.
Now, I do think I can tell if something I drink was poisoned, Brendan.
You can tell if something that you drink was poisoned. It wasn't. Outside of, the normal amount of poison that goes into alcohol.
Fair enough.
Devine's, on the other hand,
was poisoned?
Something to that extent, yes. Okay, so, Cody, I'm going to give you two options, because you did resist the majority of the poison that was in there. You can either be blitzed out of your fucking mind as your exalted healing kind of like takes over and kind of does that, or you're going to be you're going to kind of take a nap here in a moment.
Yeah, I think taking a nap, like sleeping it off, is the way Devine would go.
Okay. You drink, and it rapidly, it rapidly like makes you go through the process of being drunk and getting drunker, and then you get the sleepy drunks.
Huh. This shot.
Yeah, pretty good stuff, huh, boss?
Words. Nap. Yep.
Oh, get a little warm. Want to take a midday nap? Well, I got a meeting to go to anyway. I'll be back in a little bit.
Yep. I'll be here.
I'm sure I could roll medicine for this, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
He'll probably be fine.
You go to the meeting. The doors open. The doors are closed behind you, and it is just you and a being in a cloak. With their back facing to you. They speak in a very androgynous manner. And they kind of staring out the window. Thank you, Ricky, for meeting me. I was unsure if that you would take me up on this offer, considering that your family and mine have such a sordid history.
Oh, yeah, I was in the area. Sorry if I'm late. But, family's family, you bicker. It's fine.
We are all family underneath the tyrant. I have an issue that I require your help with. It's a rather personal one, though. Something that I'm loath to bring up to anyone else that is not of your particular skills.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Go ahead. No judgment. What's going on?
I've been haunted by dreams of destruction, of desolation, of my old home of recent. It is personal, not something that I wish to bring up, but you are an exorcist, or so your family says, and I'm hoping that maybe you can exorcise some of these demons from me, and they take a few steps towards you.
I can certainly take a look. Yeah. Can I don't know how to... I guess it's perception and awareness just to, read the situation.
To read the situation, it's actually perception and socialize, I believe.
Maybe I won't roll that then. I only have 2 dice.
Okay. So to remind you, this is a person that is in, it feels like almost multiple layered cloaks. It is impossible to tell any kind of distinguishing feature about them. If they were a literal grim breeze at this point, you would not be surprised.
I'm more asking about, what is... Are they, prompting me to do something, or...
More or less, yes. They're asking for your expertise regarding a matter regarding ghosts, as far as you can tell.
Oh, okay. Then I'd like to roll wits and occult then. Specifically, I think exorcism would apply since they asked for that specifically.
Yes, it would.
Maybe I'll use my spirit mirror thing to see if there's any bullshit.
Yeah, you can.
So that kind of just happens, but I'm going to go ahead and roll my occults and wit.
Yeah, that would help you with determining the a lot of other stuff regarding them.
4 successes and the spirit mirror.
Okay, so with 4 successes on wits and occult, it sounds like that they are being haunted by possibly the ghost of a dead family member or something like that. It's a little hard to tell, considering that they are next to impossible to read with a completely obscured face and everything. They approach you, but you do see a spirit around them. It is faint, like it is barely able to hold on. This is relatively early in the day, so it is not manifested properly. And it seems like it's an older spirit, so its essence reserves are rapidly running dry. Give me a perception and awareness roll real quick.
Okay. I'm going to use a willpower too.
Okay.
Wow. 5 successes on rolling 4 with 1 auto. Pretty good.
As that you approach with 5 successes on this, they kind of look to you and you kind of vaguely recognize the ghost behind them, which is weird. Normally ghosts wouldn't ping as being recognized. But you feel like you've seen this person before and fairly recently. Maybe they were someone that died very recently, like on your trip up here. Maybe they were someone from Chiaroscuro, but they seem like they're kind of hanging around there. And this person kind of looks to you and goes, Ricky, I need a real favor from you, please. Just please, Ricky, can you just please come back with me? I traveled all this way to get you. I just want you to come back. And Ricky, it's at that moment that you realize that you recognize the ghost that is hanging over this person's shoulder, almost at the same moment that they lower their hood to you. The ghost hanging over their shoulder is the father, Kita Akane, from the Kita Manor estate, the father that was in the picture of the haunted mansion. And as this person, Grim Breeze, lowers their hood, you are staring dead. You are staring eye to eye with your ex, Moya. She looks to you and just kind of goes, Ricky, please, just... And she, like, clasps her hands onto you and just goes, please, can we just go back to Chiaroscuro? We can make it all good again. We can have fun again, please. You're the only one who cares and seems to remember. Please? Cody, if you want to roll willpower to wake up, you can.
I'm scouring my sheet for something. Hold on. So the ghost is the father from the Okita Manor?
Yeah, yes.
Right. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. I'm just browsing through my intimacies and skills and stuff. I'm really bad at it, but I have to try to read intentions here, Brendan.
Okay. That's going to be perception and socialize, I believe?
Yeah.
Do you want to spend a willpower?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to give me a description to get a stunt? As you see the face of your ex for the first time in like a month?
He's gonna like take the deepest, slowest breath in and just try to like his head's a mess right now. He's just trying to find a sense of clarity. He's just gonna like really look at Moya, really like just try to be present for this and be there and see what's happening.
Okay. I'll give you an extra 2 dice and an auto success, because I know that also, like, just getting you to be like, I stare at my feet, I feel like that's enough to also be like, stunted, this is great, I'm glad I got a reaction.
3 successes.
Total?
Total. Oh, wait. Oh, I used a willpower. 4.
4 successes. As far as you can tell, Ricky, she is being completely and utterly truthful with you. If you wanted to run away with her right now, right back to Chiaroscuro, you could. You could leave all of this nonsense behind. No more worrying about Falar. No more worrying about any of this. Moya would have you. And you've seen the kind of power that she has. Maybe you could probably march some of that right into hell and tell Mara to screw off. Suck an egg.
Ricky takes a second and finally finds the courage and the words to talk. Moya, I'm actually happy you're here. I wanted to tell you this. I was mad at the time. But there's something I needed to tell you before I left. I never needed anything else. You were always enough. I'm sorry that I made you think that you weren't. But I have to go. I'm sorry.
Do you just walk out?
Kinda gotta, like, clean break.
Turning your back on her, opening the door and closing. Before that it closes, you hear her and her massive cloak sink to the ground. You hear the sobbing, the rage, the ugly, ugly hate of heartbreak.
And after closing the door, no one's there to see it, but he just kind of like squats and leans against the door and listens.
At some point, after that you've closed the door, it stops. Like it was never there to begin with.
Yeah.
But while that you were there, a note slips under the door. And it just says in her very distinct handwriting, in flame tongue, "I'll be waiting for you in Chiaroscuro. No longer lovers or friends, but I'll give you a piece of my heart in this fight." Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the good word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Dragon Dance by Raphael Crux, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice. I need to find a voice for myself. Well, hi there. No, that's not going to work at all.
Whoa there, brother.
Which one of us needs to let Lenny go now?
The Noonday Stranger invited you guys to a lunch.
Because you only ever meet at noon.
Get out.
Oh my god. Charlie found the guy of having udders. It's milk or be milked, Brendan.
It always comes back to milk or be milked. Yes, he is Bull Thor. That should have been his name. Instead of a lot, it should have been Bull Thor.
But a lot is here. How can it be here and in the South?
Like, it's in a lot of places.
I like how this all-powerful cake from this god of war doesn't, like, send you into a bloodlust or do anything crazy if you eat too much of it. It just gives you, it makes your tum-tum upset. That's my favorite bit.
Yeah, but your tummy being upset while that you're in combat is the worst.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you ever had your tummy start getting upset while you're in the middle of combat at LARP?
Yeah,
It is
and
the worst.
I've left combat in the middle of LARP to go to the bathroom.
It's not great. It's not great.
Did Naruto win a fight by farting on a guy one time?
Yes. I'm pretty sure
Point.
he did.
I am not doing that.
Mom, he knows.
Yeah, because you know what I can do now? Read. And I pull out, like, a bunch of notes from a library, like historical records. I just throw them on the table. No, there's never been anyone who fucking did that.
Brendan is losing his shit in the other room.
Like,
I just
really badly.
imagine, like, these are notes that Elion just, like, dropped on his desk at one point. He's like, I can't fucking read these. I'll save these for later.
Dude, Brendan is losing
And now
his
I
shit in
can
the other
read,
room.
motherfucker.
He is losing his shit over there.
Now I can read.
He is
Fuck,
cackling so hard.
Shit, that's so good. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to edit in 6 months.
Snip that out.
Fuck you. Now I'm literate.
Oh, this was my plan all along, motherfucker.
It's really fun to ping on people's intimacies.
I'm just double checking to see if that she has anything that can like defend against it, because I don't know her character sheet backwards and forwards, so I'm just double checking something. No, she does not. All of her charms are either to persuade people, but nothing to defend against it.
I feel like presence versus persuasion, or presence versus socialize, are such good foils to one another in this game.
Yep.
Because I think this interaction's like, hey, we can finagle this deal. It's like, no, I'm not playing any games with you. This is what's gonna happen. Deal with it.
I believe that Dunstan needs to check in.
Not Devine.
Can I join in on Dunstan's check-in? I know we talked about this earlier. I'd like to check back in with the Broken Maiden if I can.
Yes, we're going to do that, and then I would like to do the final scene of You Cannot Redo, and then I think we can wrap for the night, if that is good with everyone.
Yep.
I'm cool with whatever we decide.
Yeah, I just I just don't want to go past 11.
We are not going to go past 11, I can promise you that. Oh shoot, I still have to do the Venif Seek stuff for... Shit!
It's fine. We can do it next time.
Okay, yeah, or I can just grab you for like a single recording session.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and do the Venif Seek stuff, you can too.
No, it's fine. You guys can go. We can do that next time, or I can just do it off of like here at some point. So it's
We
not
can do it next
super
time.
important right now.
So my only concern with doing it next time is like a month from now.
Then you and I can do it.
Yeah,
Like,
we can
some
do it,
other
and
time.
yeah, you and me can do it some other time, and then we can check the note, and then people can check the notes, and I can add it to the recording, yada yada.
Yeah,
No big deal.
Getting the other stuff done is more important. This is just me having a conversation, be like, "What the fuck's going on with you?" But in a more Elion way of doing it.
Okay, so Dunstan's gonna check in. Did I say where that they had asked to meet you at? I think it was the
you
Temple
said they
District.
were in the Temple District.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because it has been like a month.
It's been more than a month.
Yes, it has technically been more than a month. I'm trying to remember this god's name. It is a god or goddess of death and rebirth. I feel like that it's Leth, but I can't. No, Leth is the god of exaltations. Let me just look this up real quick. List of gods. How useful. Okay, I was actually wrong. It is not. It's Lytek that I was thinking of. That's the god of exaltations, and Leth is actually the process of going through the cycle of reincarnation. So I'm double wrong on all of that.
That sounds so familiar. I feel like we've talked about it before. Less sounds familiar for different reasons.
There we go. Is that you, Chris, going? I know that there's going to be a time when the fucking Bull of the North goes ham on some Tepet legions.
That's not what I was referring to, but that is, I guess, pertinent, sort of.
Oh, what were you referring to?
A major battle with dragon-blooded involved, where we might have to take out some very strong dragon-blooded. Chiaroscuro fight.
Oh, yeah, the Chiaroscuro fight, yes.
But also, Chris being like, yeah, this is a thing that will happen at some point.
Second, I think that the cat just got thrown at my door.
Bingley's, she's playing with the laser pointer.
Oh, okay.
She's trying to get him to stop being a dick. So she's playing with him to kind of get some of the energy out.
Okay, he just slammed against my door, and I was like, whoa.
Come on,
you're good.
And welcome to the champ.
Ember was in the room with me for a bit, and I was kind of keeping an eye on her because she looked like she might have been trying to find a place to do the thing. And then he wouldn't let her leave the bedroom. So Julia came out and is trying to, get some of his energy out.
Mm-hmm.
Give us beans, Ember. Give us beans, dumplings, and potatoes.
She was going like in the sushi bed and like pushing things around in there, and then she'd pop her head out and I'd pet her and she'd go back in and like move things around again, lay down, and then do that like 3 or 4 times, and then she heard Julia and she was like, "Oh, Mom," and then she tried to leave, and Bingley wouldn't let her.
Oh no. Hey, Alien, do you know any necromancers?
Yes, who are they? I don't feel at liberty to just tell you that at this time.
Ah, yes, a lie of omission. I've caught you by giving you all this secret information.
It's not really a live admission. I'm acknowledging that I know someone. You never said I had. Nothing ever says I have to tell somebody something.
Yeah. So you guys now have all that information. So now you guys have a reason to go to see Jan if you wanted to, or more reasons to go to Nexus. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna get Craig on out of here so I can save that in the other session folder.
Yeah.
I thought that you were going to come in here looking for something about manses. I thought that's what you told me. Because I honestly, out of character, Brendan, I thought that I out of character as Brendan thought that that's what you were coming here to ask him about.
What about manses?
About needing more of them or something? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, my brain is going a million.
I mean, yeah, there's setting up the smuggling network between here and Chiaroscuro. So, we don't have to,
Oh, okay.
Through the port.
Okay. Okay, then I must have just gotten my wires crossed at some point.
And then Devine picked up presence charms.
I'm going to put a dot in presence right now.
We are going to start. Yeah, he's actually entered into a contract with me. We're going to start.
Say it with a straight face, Brendan.
We're going to start shipping both of these nuts. God damn it, I can't.
Man, I really need to pick up that alcohol-related socialized charm one day.
Oh, the one that, when you're doing spirits and stuff like that, it does some weird things.
Yeah, you keep your wits about you, but you make everybody else twice as drunk or something like that.
Yeah, it's nifty. I'd looked at it at one point, but I was like, that doesn't make sense for me to pick up. But I did pick up the Discerning Tongue, which is an awareness charm for when you place potentially harmful food or drink in your mouth. You can tell.
I didn't know that my family and theirs had a sordid history, Brendan.
It was one of the early plot points that never really got brought up because we kind of moved away from family politics onto other things.
Fair enough.
Give me just one moment.
Uh-oh. There's going to be some spooky shit here in a minute. I can tell. He's turning on a voice modulator. I'm calling it now.
I am not turning on a voice modulator. I saw Britt get up and I was like, oh, you're going to want to be here for this, hon. Thank you.
Give me 2 seconds to process. Holy shit. Damn,
Chris, don't you do that to me.
How the long con is sinking in. This is so deep. This ran so deep, Brendan. God damn it.
No, just looking like, sorry, babe, I devoted my literal life to Falar now.
Need any more targets on my family? Thanks.
Cody, if you want to roll willpower to wake up, you can.
I mean, if Falar dies, then Ricky dies, so,
Doesn't make any of that better. Because what if Moya goes, if I can't have you, no one can, and then it doesn't matter if Ricky dies. Because
I'm scouring my sheet for something. Hold on. So the ghost is the father from the Okita Manor?
That's when we were at that haunted house. I swear, if we had a limit on this game, I'm pretty sure Brendan would trigger, all of ours at some point.
I mean, Brendan and I have had conversations where he's like, you realize you can go against your intimacies. I was like, no, because Elion wouldn't. Those intimacies are there for a reason. Just because they don't get limit for breaking those intimacies does not mean that they're going to go against them. So for better or worse, it's like I'm following my intimacies.
Bingley, what you doing?
Suck on both of these nuts. Canon. You made it canon.
I know I did.
Wouldn't it be so funny if I couldn't read that?
It would be. And I think that that's a perfect place for us to end the game tonight.
Whole lot of bullshit.
Thanks, man. I hate it.
That was my final main story quest reveal.
The name hurts the most. Because you can't redo.
All right, I'm gonna get Craig on out of here. Thank you guys for holy shit, like almost 4 hours worth of gameplay. Holy shit, bud. That's gonna be like at least like four fucking episodes. Holy shit. Eagle.
Duh.
I really wanted to drop the horror suspense music when you're like, and you come face to face with Moya, and then it's just do.
You guys realize how deep this fucking ploy has been running?